Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. That wasn't a very good take.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion is advised. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Is that better?
That sounds exactly like the first one.
What?
Yeah.
What? Are you fucking
The
kidding
first
me?
one was fine.
Okay, the first one was good?
You're neurotic,
Being hard on
bro.
myself?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
They can just piling shib on the shibber.
Right.
Look
Oh,
at that.
nice.
No S-bomb.
Whoa.
No S-bomb during the intro.
Oh my gosh.
That was the sound of a beer being popped.
I like the
Why
sound.
is a beer being popped? Because it's Friday.
It's Friday, baby.
Flubbing night.
Hey! It's Friday, baby! Where you at?
I shaved for you.
God,
I
yeah,
shaved
I
for
shaved
you.
last night.
For the brew?
Well, the brew's part of my life. I shaved for my life. So
shaved
yes,
for his
in the
life.
transitive property, yes.
I don't want to diminish yours, but I literally
Please.
shaved just for the brew.
Wow.
I
You
changed
are
my
a champion
socks
and a soldier.
for them. I haven't shaved in like 7 days.
Change
I've
your
gone
socks
to business
and for
meetings.
me. Folks, this is The Brew with Brotherwife. This is Tyler. I'm Jeff. We're a band that is also a game show.
Happens to be a podcast.
We're trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world.
Our juice, your mouth.
I am playing you. You are the good folks
He
at
is
home.
by proxy the person receiving
I'm
the
a
juices,
great
which
proxy.
is you,
I'm a great
if you're
steward of
watching.
juices. You can bet your bottom dollar on that.
Bet your bottom dollar that
Woo!
you get juice.
Okay, so you have like fisherman vibes right now. You have like it's brand new beanie season for you, fall. Carhartt.
Carhartt.
What's the deal?
Look at these
Tell me everything.
So right now I have my limited edition. Sean Crocker, if you're out there, God, we love you. Well, I actually do like you, but this is my limited edition Sean Crocker Obama T-shirt. Should I not?
Bad press.
Is this bad press?
I mean, you can talk about Sean Crocker, but I mean, okay, listen.
Don't talk about him endearingly.
Every human is capable of evil, and some of us, some of us do that.
And some are capable.
Capitalize on that capability.
Some of us are capable of good and evil in equal quantities, and some of us are capable.
Like, okay, I'm sorry.
Of being really good at selling
I'm sorry,
drugs.
and like this is like whatever. If you want to think I'm rude or whatever, fine, that's okay. Crocker was literally our town's village idiot, and you have an endearing, outlook on the town's village idiot because you're like they don't know no better. He literally fell off a truck, and then started doing a bunch of weird fucked up shit that was not very Gucci, or very Cash Money. And you can can infer what I mean by that.
Or very king.
Yeah, it was.
What's the word? What's king mean?
King just means like it's like the
Have you guys seen Have you guys seen the Black King video?
Which one?
The kiss the ground he walks on.
No.
Okay, we may have to later remind me later. We're gonna view that.
Yeah,
it's extremely distressing.
Okay,
folks, you don't want to watch it, but Crocker basically he was a great bassist. He was an interesting guy. He was really funny. He played a lot of Mortal Kombat. He sold a lot of drugs.
He did,
and he
sold
did
a lot of drugs.
there were some things that happened around those.
He
drugs
transferred drugs to other people for goods and services, and were those people of a certain age? Maybe they were.
Maybe they were.
Maybe they were.
Maybe they weren't.
They
What were those
mostly
services?
What was that age? If you add the two things together, the first digit and the second digit doesn't equal 20. So it doesn't equal greater than 20.
It does not.
Folks, one of the things that we do here on The Brew with Brotherwife is we read you the news stories that you care about, the news stories that you crave, that you secretly don't even know you need yet.
TT's sidebar news, it is raining dead babies. I don't know what is happening, folks, but it is raining dead babies.
Just much like last week, our leading story tonight, woman arrested after police find dead newborn left in a suitcase inside of a doghouse.
So you gotta feel like at that point, the baby had died and she had put the baby in the suitcase.
I wonder, it's like this is kind of like a woman that would post dog mom on Facebook or something.
Accidentally had a kid, had to kill it. Can't be getting in the way of my doggy time.
I mean, I'll put it in the doghouse and we'll see what happens.
See, I think, there may be a certain level of villainization of like putting your kid up for adoption that kind of leads to circumstances like this where it's like, you could have just adopted out the kid, but then you'd be a bad mom if you adopted out the kid. So fucking kill it and put it in a
Here's the
suitcase.
thing, I'm maybe speculating. This young gal, she's like, I don't want this baby no mo. And then her friends like put it up for adoption. and she misheard, put it in a dog shed. So you see how things can just be misunderstood? It takes 1 second.
Your ears
takes a fraction of a second.
Ears to the floor and your eyes forward. You know,
keep your eyes ahead. Keep your eyes ahead. Like this young gal did not.
She did not, and she put the baby in a dog shed.
A 32-year-old woman is behind bars after deputies say they found her dead newborn in a suitcase hidden in a dog house. Jessica Lynn Weeks was charged with felony injury to a child, felony failure to notify a death, and felony destruction, alteration, and concealment of evidence. Deputies with the Brannock County Sheriff's Office responded to a suspicious circumstance call near East Idaho Highway 40 near Downey on June 5th.
Great town name, Bannock.
That's wonderful. That's. I mean, you have at least 2 haunted houses.
You have
You have a wonderful Huckleberry Festival.
Thriving drug trade, thriving black market.
It's like an underground syndicate that you could grow up there not knowing exists.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's a great farmer's market. Great farmer's market.
Talk about Spanish-style hams and brandies. You wouldn't think that would be in Bannock, but Bannock is farmer's market. Up and coming.
The thing is, people move into places. You don't know who those people are going to be, and some of them bring their culture to you, and that's why we love Bannock.
Oh, God. We adore
Bannock.
Don't love
baby killers.
Don't love baby killers, and neither do the good folks at Bannock. The reporting party said that she had heard from her son, who was incarcerated, that there was a deceased infant possibly going to be located in a piece of luggage near the dog's house in the back of the residence. What kind of weird fucking cryptic...
Possibly in a piece of luggage. It's like a clue. It's like a clue end game. Like, where's the... It's like we should make a clue.
Right.
We should literally make a brother-wife clue, but it's a dead baby. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we take like our favorite
Where's
like
12
the dead
stories.
Baby? Yeah, that's wonderful.
Oh my god,
it's in the Wilco parking lot underneath the Kia Sportage.
Exactly, yeah. The Walmart employee did it. There's a handgun, 8 bullet wounds to the chest.
So officers spoke to the inmate who said the baby's mother was Weeks and that she didn't want to go to the hospital to deliver the baby due to her drug use. So somehow...
she delivered the baby at home and the baby died.
According to court documents.
Was it...
He told deputies a second woman, a friend of Weeks, the alleged criminal here, was there when she gave birth trying to help her. The man also said he spoke to a second inmate who had allegedly witnessed the baby inside the suitcase. So she has ties to the local prison, and the prisoners are literally taking the high road.
Wait.
The prisoner,
a local prisoner reported that he knew the baby was in the briefcase.
A literal mom heard from her prisoner's son. A mom was calling her prisoner's son, and the prisoner's son was like, yo, shit's fine in here, but the real fucked up shit's happening out there. Oh my god.
Oh,
so god folks, damn. That is just proof that the penal system does in fact work.
The penal system
this gentleman is looking out for dead babies. I mean, honestly, most people that are doing crimes though, like,
aren't really that bad.
Yeah,
they're like bad, but they're not like hurt a baby bad.
Yeah, there's certain humanity, you know, that does.
Well, and I think even people that hurt babies, most of the time, they just hurt their own babies.
Sure.
And I'm not.
Well, unless you're Lucy Letby.
Unless you're Lucy Letby, and
Lucy let herself go.
Woo!
Goodness.
Lucy.
That last is on the Lucy Loose.
Woo! She's not. She's locked up.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's locked up.
Oh,
Letby
is locked up.
She's probably giving out a lot of. Because they're either going to kill her or she's going to be
baby
a whore.
skull necklaces.
Yeah,
as
she's
bribes.
gotten into jewelry in the
absolutely.
She's gotten into jewelry in the prison.
Absolutely, you got to have hobbies, folks. So he told deputies a second woman, friend of Weeks, yada yada. When deputies spoke to the second inmate, he said that he was at the house in January when he saw Weeks placing a purple suitcase in a doghouse. So folks, this baby was spent 9 months being born, and then it spent 9 months in a suitcase until it was. There's some weird not cryptic, but carnal, disgusting yin and yang there. But it, there's. I would like to make mention of that.
God damn.
He said that he was cleaning up a few months later and he came across the suitcase. After opening it, he observed an infant's leg that flopped onto his arm, according to court documents. He said the baby is wrapped in black plastic. He immediately left the area and, quote, never went back. A search warrant was issued and law enforcement arrived at the home where they found Weeks and learned she had a warrant for her arrest out in Franklin County for possession of narcotics. She was then arrested and then taken into custody. At the home, officers noticed the odor of decomposition in the backyard, and according to court documents. As they continued investigating, they found a purple carry-on style suitcase inside the doghouse. The entrance to the doghouse was reportedly blocked with a tire and bags of trash. Smart. Nothing back here. So deputies lifted the roof off. We'll take the roof off of this bitch.
We'll take the roof. The roof. The roof is coming off to find the baby.
I removed the suitcase. Detectives unzipped the suitcase and saw a bluish baby blanket and numerous types of insects, according to the police reports. When they removed, there was somebody who was really into bugs.
Yeah, there's an entomologist on the...
there was 17 varieties.
There was a western pine bug. There was multiple types of potato bugs. There was 3 kinds of spider. Like, it's just that, like 70% of the report is just a fucking
him just fucking geeking out. When they removed the blanket, deputies saw the skeletal remains of the newborn infant along with the decomposing tissue. Detectives contacted
at that point,
the Bannock County
the
coroner.
Separated. There's 2. There's the skeletal remains and the decomposing tissue. You don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah, no, when they're not coalesced.
When they are not the same thing anymore.
Yeah.
Ugh.
When asked if he knew why officers were there, the father responded that he read the search warrant, quote, but said he knew nothing about Weeks being pregnant, delivering a baby in the house, or placing the baby in a suitcase in the doghouse. Oddly specific to do steps A, B, and C. Yeah. The next day, officers met with the friend who allegedly helped Weeks give birth. According to the friend, Weeks called her on January 27th in a panic, telling her that she was having a baby and needed help. Weeks told the friend her water had broken 2 days before, but she had refused to go to the hospital or have anybody respond to help, according to the woman. During the birth, Weeks reportedly insisted on stopping and having a cigarette while the baby's head was still stuck. Rough day at the mill. The woman says Weeks was not really showing any interest in the baby after the head came out. Police reports said that the woman was very emotional in her describing attempts to clear the baby's airway and provide rescue breaths. Oh my God. Was she given rescue breaths while the head was still there? Because that is a sight to imagine.
Wait.
They didn't... When asked by deputies if she saw anything that would indicate the baby was alive, the woman said that she felt what she wanted to believe was a pulse, but she wasn't sure. The friend says she put a diaper on the baby, placed her in a baby blanket in the suitcase due to there being no flat surface in the house to place the baby. According to the deputies, they confirmed that this when they conducted the search warrant. Deputies described the home as having, quote, an extreme amount of clutter everywhere. So she was like, okay, I'll put it in this suitcase for now. And
so
then
her friend put it in the suitcase, and then the
lovingly,
lady was like,
doghouse.
Doghouse.
Good. Well, I'm just going to look at this woman one more time, because this is a woman that...
I didn't
particularly... I guess I see it now.
I can see it, but
I'm kind of like...
She's not screaming.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I feel like you've got to be like...
the eyes don't lie.
On a big twister of like hard drugs to
something.
To stop to have a cigarette while you're having your baby born.
I mean, honestly, dude, the eyes are pretty evil. Look at the eyes.
The eyes are pretty evil. They don't lie.
The eyes are pretty evil. Folks, you can tell a lot about a person from their eyes.
I mean, one thing, if you're going to try to hide... Okay. I guess the thing is, I want to say, how can you get pregnant and not know, and then not have there's no doctors?
Well, the father definitely.
But you 100% can do that. You 100% can do that. The father didn't know. He said
he had to.
He had to have known.
He had to have known.
I mean,
he was the father.
There are stories. No, there are plenty of stories of women who literally don't know they're pregnant and then have a baby on a toilet. You have to be pretty overweight for that.
I thought that was just some TLC shit.
I don't think it's TLC shit. I think it's real. And there are some people who have like very minor pregnancies where it doesn't show that much. Like, I mean, you remember we've got a friend who actually, the first pregnancy, like barely looked pregnant at all.
Who?
I can't.
Give me a clue.
DS.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I
mean, and so then you ramp it up to like,
300
pounds.
So cryptic pregnancy is rare. Studies estimate that 1 in 400 or 500 women, is it 400 or why not just say 450? 1 in 450 women are 20 weeks, about 5 months into pregnancy before realizing it.
1 in 2,500 women go all the way to delivery before realizing they're having a baby. That's about 3 times more common than the chance of having triplets.
Okay, 1 in 2,500 women go all the way.
3 times more common. Wait, triplets. So 1 in.
Wait. Okay.
1 in
Why did it highlight this? Highlight this. 1 in 2,500 women go all the way to delivery before realizing they're having a baby?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it happens a bunch, but it does happen. And you got to think like somebody that's strung out on drugs, somebody that's severely overweight, like those odds then change because I'm guessing that every single one of the 2,500 are extremely overweight. And I'm guessing that there's a much higher propensity for people that are on drugs to not realize as well.
Okay, this is fucking me up. I thought that was like akin with like... Well, no, I knew that it happened in extreme circumstances, like people eat their hair as a weird disorder.
Pika. Did you guys know eating weird shit, eating like foreign objects, like non-digestible material, that's called pika?
Why does it sound delicious?
I think they're trying to like really resonate with like how it feels to them.
Yeah.
Like you don't eat 150,000 pennies over 10 years unless pennies taste pretty fucking good to you.
Yeah.
Pika. And I'm sorry, but they probably titled it before Pikachu was really popular. But like, I'm sorry, I can't just say Pika. Like I'm literally doing the Pikachu. I'm literally doing Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like it's just you can't. You almost have to change the name of something after that. Like it's like if you named something Elmo's disease, you know. Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Elmo, and my intestines reverse.
You can do a better Elmo.
Hi, I'm Elmo, and my intestines reverse constantly.
Yeah,
you know, like you can't continue naming something Elmo's disease.
Have you been seeing that ad where the baby has a dead part of their intestines?
No.
Okay, it keeps popping up on our Instagram, and I'm like, that's definitely for Tyler.
I'm never on the Instagram.
Really?
I'm never on the Instagram. I literally get on Instagram once every 3 months.
Why not?
I don't know.
You should be on there. It's our shared Instagram.
Our shared goal. Wait. I thought you were the Instagram guy, though.
Okay, well that's fair. That's fair. But okay, well,
I should still be on the Instagram.
Yeah.
I should still be on the Instagram. But I get like I get a lot less
because you're the Facebook guy.
Because I'm the Facebook guy.
Right.
I'm the Facebook guy, and I haven't been a very good Facebook guy lately, though. I'll own that. I'm gonna open another beer. You want a beer?
Folks, yeah,
Is it beer time for Jeffrey?
Folks, you guys are witnessing Brotherwife 11.0? Every time we level up, we have phases, and we've just leveled up. We hit a win. We're fucking rocking and rolling, and we're not gonna stop. And if you want to get off the train, by all means, hop off. You can hop back on, ride a horse, catch a fucking lick. But
I feel like you don't give them an out, though.
no, I'm just saying, like, regardless, like we're choo-chooing.
We're choo-chooing.
We're conductor
chewing.
and caboose.
I actually have an 8-pack of what do you call the things that have the black seeds? Kiwi. I have 8-pack of Kiwi high chews in my car right now. We're high chewing.
Okay. Don't jump off the train. Please don't jump off the train. We actually really don't want you to.
We really would love you to stay on.
Because it's hard to get the horse that's as fast as a train. It's really. It's not.
You know.
Careful.
I know what I did. I know what I did.
Fuck.
I saw that. I fucking saw it.
Yeah, basically, this woman did not want to go to the hospital because she had warrants.
So I think one interesting thing here. She didn't want to go. She didn't want to go to the hospital because she had warrants.
Yeah.
A lot of people have home births though.
Yeah,
so like, what happens if there's like somebody who's not
there needs to be a criminal midwife. There needs to be a mafia midwife.
The mafia midwife. Yeah. Well, you've got the got the mafia doctors. You've got the mafia cleanup guys that go clean up a killing site.
Okay, so TT had an idea for a business a couple years ago, maybe it's 5-6 years ago, and it basically is like, I mean, and there probably is this. But it was just basically like complete confidentiality cleaning or something like that, or what was it?
Oh.
There was like at first I didn't get it, but then you explained it to me and you were like, "We will help you out with whatever you need, and we're completely confidential."
Yeah.
There was some other layers to it too.
Yeah.
Now that I'm verbalizing it, it actually doesn't sound that interesting, but it actually was very interesting.
It was basically like divorces or like weird,
violent divorces.
Not violent divorces, but just any divorces.
Okay.
No, we don't specialize in violence divorce.
We should.
Okay, if 80% of the divorces that happen are violent divorces that we get hired for, like, oh my god, that's not my fault. I just advertise and people call me. Okay.
Yeah.
So get off my fucking back.
All right.
because of the implication. I watched that scene today. Malachi hadn't seen that episode of It's Always Sunny because of the implication.
Yeah.
I fucking love that episode. But it was confidential, and it was for like interesting situations.
I feel like you bring up It's Always Sunny maybe 1 out of every 2 episodes. There's a lot of Always It's Sunny. I mean
it's a
you're
show.
heavily banking on
Charlie shaped my life.
It's true. We did really like that show a lot. It was actually
I still love that show.
Complete like core part of our identity.
It was
it really
for a long time, and our entire friend group
yeah.
too. So
that's fair.
I'm so sorry.
No, listen.
I'm so sorry.
Listen. It just it kind of reminds me of like the Chris Farley thing where it's like, you remember that one time when you like did yeah, that was cool. Like, remember that like
Chris Farley bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love Chris Farley, and I don't remember that bit.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Chris Farley. But
and you remember that bit?
The whole thing is he's like a guy on a show, and he's interviewing like Rockstar or something, and he's like, "Dude, remember when you like did the then and then?"
Okay.
And then he's like, "Yeah, it's freaking cool, man." It was like, "Oh yeah, I just watched the Implication episode. So cool." I'm coming at you. It's a comedy show.
Hey.
It's a comedy show. If
fucking
you can't handle the heat, get out of the playpen.
The Implication episode is extremely funny.
It is funny.
It's really
funny. I don't
funny.
know why I'm harshing your vibe.
I literally don't know it all either.
I don't know either.
Force them to watch
I don't
it
know
now.
either. You just keep bringing up It's Always Sunny. You've done it like
we're
5
fucking
times.
watching it now. You did this to yourself.
The
Implication.
Can we watch it?
Implication.
Wait.
Oh.
Can you look on Vimeo? Try Vimeo.
Is Vimeo chill?
Well, I think it's just. Well, fuck. I don't even fucking know these days.
Maybe we can't.
I mean, try it really quick.
If we get one ping, it's okay.
I mean,
Vimeo.com.
Oh, you could do Netflix. Or no, it's not on Netflix. Where would it even be? See, this is I've fallen into a pit of snakes right now.
Yeah, you are in a pit of snakes. But you know what? I was the snakes. Now I've turned into a man-shaped grouping of snakes and slid my way out of the hole, and now I'm reaching a hand down into the hole. Grab my hand. Snake bites! Snake bites! Snake bites! We're watching it.
As I was doing it, I was like, I bet he's gonna betray me. Yeah,
trap.
I was like, never trust a snake.
There's a 65% chance whenever I do something like that, I'm gonna betray you.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
I
know that in my heart.
I need to change that. I need to make it more like 35%. That way you can start to trust me and love me again.
Right. But it's gonna be a long road.
It's gonna be a long
road.
Something that we do on the Brew is we read violent news.
Scientists investigate mysterious case of orca that swallowed 7 sea otters whole. So, folks, breaking news here.
What is up with the news' infatuation with sea life catastrophes?
That's kind of why I picked it. I was like,
we can't stop covering these because
I gotta just start sending you the links. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you have WhatsApp up on the?
I don't.
Can I just pull her on up?
Can I just email you though?
Please just WhatsApp.
No, I don't. I would have to do so much fucking work right now.
You don't have any WhatsApp? You don't have WhatsApp on your laptop?
No, sir.
No,
sir. So I'm sending.
It would take a very.
It's literally. It's already in your inbox.
It's already in my inbox.
It's already in your inbox.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay. Is there a video? Are we watching a video?
I'm gonna hope not.
Okay.
I'm gonna hope not. Honestly.
Wow, that is graphic.
I'm gonna hope not.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking graphic.
Folks, he's pulling up the meat and potatoes here for you. Stranded killer whale laying on the beach opposite 6 otters that were found inside its stomach. Scientists in Russia discovered 7 perfectly intact sea otters in the belly of a beached orca, according to a new study.
So that's a big deal.
What kind of study?
So if he would have chewed him up, it wouldn't have been a big deal?
But he's swallowing otters whole.
The doomed killer whale was found far from its normal hunting grounds, raising the question of what it was doing there. The female orca was found in 2020 on the coastline of one of the Commander Islands, which lie offshore the Russian Far East in the Bering Sea. Scientists performed a necropsy. So what's the difference between a necropsy and an autopsy? On the animal, and discovered not only the 7 dead sea otters, which collectively weighed 258 pounds, but also 256 cephalopod beak parts.
You want to pull it up for the folks?
Absolutely, I fucking do. It's up we go, Nook with display.
1 sea otter was lodged between the oral cavity and the esophagus, which may have led to the whale's demise.
No shit.
He didn't, He got lodged. Several things about the killer whale have puzzled the researchers. It is very unusual because orcas don't normally eat sea otters. Study co-author Olga Filatova.
What is this on? This is Yahoo.com. Yeah, Yahoo was running a little bit low on news for this one. I mean, I love it, but they're like, yeah, it was just kind of weird, but like, there's no human connection to that. Like, you're like, I don't know, fucking sounds like a whale would eat sea otters. I don't know, seems like kind of like reasonable. Like, they're big, the sea otters are small, they want meat.
Well, she says instead they hunt seals, sea lions, dolphins, and even other whales. And whatever prey species they hunt, they normally don't swallow prey whole. They usually tear it apart and only eat the best, most fatty parts.
You know, I do actually. Have you guys ever seen the videos of orcas thrashing and tearing shit apart? It's fucking wild.
I mean, I've seen orcas throwing food literally 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We talked about that.
And they'll kind of grab. Oh, we've actually done that on here. We've done that on the Brew.
Folks,
I love the Brew's been going long enough.
I'm wondering if we have problems with chat. I mean,
is anybody chatting with us?
We've seen zero
Somebody
chats
want to pop us in the chat? Somebody pop us in the chat real quick. Pop me in the chat hole.
Gulping down whole sea otters is likely challenging for the doomed orca, as adult sea otters can reach the DO. The researchers think the orca may have taken this extraordinary step because it's starving.
Okay, we got to do one more. Okay. Gulping down whole sea otters is likely challenging for the doomed orca, as adult sea otters can reach up to 5 feet long. Gulping down whole sea otters. Who the fuck writes that in the legitimate news article?
Dude, some of these goddamn journalists out here were trying to be like fucking sitcom writers or like something.
I love it and I hate it. I mean, we're on Yahoo. What can we expect? How the fuck is Yahoo even still operating?
I mean, Yahoo.
Like, they send me an email like once every 3 months and are like, if you don't log into your Yahoo mail, we are shutting it down. Like, they're obviously like resource low.
So here's the thing. I purposefully go to Yahoo.
Absolutely.
Yahoo is one of my places that I go because I say they give me short stories and they give me what I need. They give me what I need.
They give you gulping down otters.
They give me that. I need that because you need that.
Absolutely.
Transference, folks.
Transference. Not projection!
Not projection.
Transference.
The researchers also analyzed the orca's DNA and determined that this individual was part of a population known as Bigg's killer whales that have a vast home range that stretches from the Aleutian Islands and the Gulf of Alaska to the coastline of California.
No one gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck. This is the first time any member of this orca population has ever been found in the Western Pacific, leading the study authors to hypothesize. Fuck me.
Do you want to eat an entire bottle cap because of that?
Wait, listen. I'm reading the news fast. I'm gonna be kind to myself.
You should be kind to yourself.
The orca learned this hunting strategy elsewhere. Feeding strategies are usually passed on from mothers to calves, the study authors noted.
Now that's actually pretty cool. I actually want to know that. That's actually interesting. The fact that it's part of the Big's fucking whatever population that ranges the Aleutian Islands. Who the fuck cares?
I forget that little baby whales are called calves. That's something about me that I forget.
That is sweet. That is sweet. That is nice. Calves.
While the stranded orca raises some questions, it may help answer others. For sometimes sea otter populations between the Aleutian Island and the Gulf of Alaska have dwindled because they've been gulping them. This one has been gulping it down like
this one fucking them up
like a goddamn hot load. Some scientists suspected orcas were behind the area's decreasing sea otter population, this is the first direct evidence of an orca originally from that region preying on sea otters. The finding raises the possibility that orca predation may be behind the drop in sea otters. Yeah, sometimes you got to know when to not read the end of a news story, folks, and that was one of the times.
It was like 4 paragraphs ago.
Okay.
There was one good paragraph in there. Yeah, I'm not trying to harsh you. I'm just trying to give
No. Please.
You want me to fuck you up?
Fuck me up, bro.
I want to just slap you. No. Let me show you how I want to slap you. I want to show the good people. I'm not going to actually slap you. I'm going to touch you.
Okay,
I'm going to touch you. I want to slap you right like this.
You want to hit me like a fucking shark.
I want to,
Yeah.
Bop!
You want to bop me.
It's like a slap,
you could bop me.
I'm not, no, I'm
You'd like, literally break my nose.
It would literally maybe break my nose.
How is it, like, why is that, how is that not everybody's first move in a fight?
Dude! Upward nose.
Shit.
Upward nose, like, I don't know what you do after that.
Yeah.
You, like, go to sleep.
Like, you don't, like Imagine you're like you work at a warehouse and you're doing a big box. You're like trying to push a big box up. That's just do that. Work at an Amazon warehouse for a second. And also, I'm pretty sure our comments are not working. I feel like. So, folks, if you're commenting, we're I don't know what the fuck's going on, but we love you.
We love you. We wish we could hear you. Sometimes Streamlabs OBS is a steaming pile of fucking shit, and right now is one of those moments.
Sometimes it do.
Or you're not commenting at all, in which case, shame on you.
Shame on you. Shame
and
on us. Shame on us for trusting you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I said that earlier.
Sorry.
But we don't know which it is.
We don't know who we can trust anymore.
We're gonna hang.
We're without a Rota-Ho and a playpen, in a literal playpen.
We're on the thin stream line.
TT, how are you doing this week?
Honestly, I'm doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good?
I'm doing pretty good this week. Yeah, it's I came to terms with like some potential big changes in the business that are scary. I made some very serious action plans. The management came together and we really knocked a lot of shit out of the park. We've got like three serious like ways things could go this winter, and we're fucking ready for any of them.
Nice.
We're ready for
you have action plans for 3 possible scenarios.
Yep, and there's I mean, if a fourth scenario
they all have
out
to
there,
do if a new pizza joint opens up in Kingston.
We're all moving to Kingston.
We're all moving to
Kingston. We love pizza. No, I'm doing really good this week. I've been in counseling. I've been talking to my counselor a lot about. She's really good. My counselor. Her name. I like her a lot. I shouldn't dox her. I want to dox her to get her.
Why
more
can't
clients.
you just say her first name?
Alexa. But I want to dox her to like get her more clients.
The year's 2040. Amazon has reached out into mental health, and every counselor's name is Alexa.
Oh my god! Yeah, absolutely.
Could be a reality, folks.
She's great. She's been pushing with me though on like, hey, like you're. a
can you come back
workaholic.
to us?
Oh, very good point, Jeffrey. Very, very good point.
Unless you guys wanted to see the
orca guts,
otters,
the fucking orca
the
guts,
doomed orca. I mean, comment
nice.
Below. We'll put the orca back up if that's your comfort zone.
Send a fucking comment.
Send a comment if you would.
Send a comment.
Send us a comment.
Send us a comment if you would.
You're going straight to the brig if you don't send a comment there, matey.
But I've been talking with her, and she's like, like. It's always like, oh man, drugs because I'm stressed, or alcohol because I'm stressed. I struggle with this stuff because I'm stressed. And it's like, well, you're stressed because the business, and why do you keep trying to grow the business so fast? And why are you doing all this stuff? And she really honed in and was like, there's something bad in your soul behind all this shit. Like, it's not just like, drugs, workaholism. Like, it's like, there's a reason that you do this. And so we kind of, like, 2 weeks ago, opened up the can of worms of, like, you remember when I was, like, 20... like mid-20s and had like a really brutal existential crisis, and all I could talk about was how the world was awful.
I really do remember that. You would talk about that like every time we hung out.
It's still there. It's still there, but I've buried it underneath a bunch of Band-Aids. And I had like a huge like big old waterworks breakthrough moment where I like really like owned that, and
that's
was
fucking
like,
gay, bro. So keep going. Keep going just for them, but that's fucking gay that you admitted that, dude.
No, I just had a big thing where I really realized like I'm not really past that. I don't have like a religious belief that I follow. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why we're all here. And like I'm trying to do things that mean something, but at the root of it, I still essentially believe that nothing means anything and everything is meaningless. Yeah. And so I don't think I actually like worked through my mid-20s existential crisis. I think I just buried it under like drugs and workaholism. Mm-hmm. Like I think that's pretty much what happened. And so it was a really rough couple days after I like opened that wound, but it's honestly been pretty cool since then. And I've like meditated like 3 times in the last like 5 days and been like, okay, I need to like connect. I've been listening to like a Buddhist book and a mindfulness book, and I'm gonna start meditating twice a day again.
Oh, that's awesome!
I'm gonna start meditating twice a day again. I will be.
Meditation is literally A1 day one shit.
Oh my god, so guys!
If you want to make a change, the thing is, and I know it's like trite. A lot of times we want to take things away. I got to stop doing this. I got to stop doing this. But it's kind of like starting good things while you're doing bad things can sometimes be a good.
It can
kind of
away bad things. No, dude, the cleanest I've ever been. I meditated every day for like I can't remember 6 to 9 months. But
Meditation
I quit nicotine 100%. I quit all other drugs. I literally was sober in my early 20s. I meditated in my early 20s. Like there was a period of time where I did that, and it was like, oh wait, I'm okay.
The early 20s is an interesting time when you're like 24, 25, 23. I was thinking about that the other day. It's like the reason why everything is so fun is because everything is so new.
Yeah.
And then you get to a point where you're like 25, and then you've experienced a lot of the like general adult things, and then shit just starts. It's like reruns, you know?
Starts wearing thin, yeah.
You've seen this before, and then you start to associate, oh, I know this. And then you start to, like, the biggest thing you can do to fuck yourself is to stop being, like, curious or, like, caring about stuff. And, like, that's how I feel I've been. Yeah. Like, there was a long portion where I was just like, young people can't tell me anything. If you're 25, literally, fuck you. You haven't experienced enough life. Like, I'm totally different on that now. Because it's like, that's the next cycle, and you're stupid to think that like you can't learn from people younger than you. But how do we get on that? Are we on the same? Well, I'm not trying to SS you right now.
No. You're 100% fine. I think let's continue on it. I think following that vein, it's really interesting because like living with, raising, you know, being a part of Lupin's life and him being a part of mine, like he. And I know, it sounds so fucking trite, but like it's
he teaches
literally...
me. Well, yeah.
No, he literally teaches me how to...
It's almost
how to feel joy again?
It's almost
like I literally forgot... Like, I don't know, this last like year and a half, like, there have been times when I have looked forward to being alive. They have not been very regular. They have been, by far... the anomaly,
because you're in a fuck storm constantly.
It's like 80-20, maybe even 90-10. Like 10% of the time I'm like, I want to do this. I want to be who I am, and I want to be where I am, and I want to do what I
Which is so funny because you literally inject energy into most situations. But I think it's like, I remember we were hanging out the other day, and like we like worked so much together. We worked together twice a week. And it's fucking work. It's not like hanging out. It's like...
the brew is dope. We love the brew because
the brew is
we
necessary.
actually get to hang out.
The brew is like actually therapeutic. It's amazing. The rest is like... It's like moderately fun.
Yeah. There's moments. There's fucking moments. Maybe it's probably 80-20. 80-20 or so.
But we were hanging out the other day for Reels, and I just was noticing, and no shade, but I just was noticing how like... you had to like inject or like create or like
constantly.
You couldn't just talk and chill. It was like...
Was this the hangout at your place?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It wasn't like you needed to be the center of attention, but it was like you needed something to be happening.
I needed more.
That was greater.
You needed
more intensity.
Yeah, no.
And I was just noticing
it's a fucking addiction. I have like a for sure a dopamine.
But it's really awesome because you do make things more fun just by being you. So it's a double-edged sword, you know. Like
totally. No. It's deep regret, shame, and guilt drives me to like conquer, which is like so cool. Like if I didn't have a shame and guilt complex, which in our circle we call a shaman guilt complex. If I didn't have that, I literally like wouldn't have the things that I have, and I love the things. I'm so happy and proud of the things, but I'm just to a point in my life where I'm so worn thin. Wow. A digital blackface hardcore.
Did you get DB?
Dude, I just got DB'd.
You can't get canceled over that.
You cannot
if
get
you
canceled over that.
If you get accidentally DBF'd, you are fucking fine.
Cancel Streamlabs.
Cancel Streamlabs.
Don't cancel Streamlabs. Cancel VCam Split Connect.
Cancel
VCam Split Connect. Exactly, they're the software that does the digital blackface.
Woo! That was close.
That was really close. I can't remember what I was saying.
Fuck. All right. Well... Enough of this bullshit.
Enough of this gay bullshit.
4 Baton Rouge police officers face misconduct charges and investigations into street crimes unit. They, quote, had an involvement in a torture warehouse. dubbed
Wait.
dubbed the Brave Cave.
Can you do that one more time? Can you do that whole intro one more time for me?
Absolutely. 4 Baton Rouge police officers face misconduct charges amid investigations in the street crimes unit. They were involved in an alleged police torture warehouse dubbed the Brave Cave.
This is the second story in 2 months.
Okay, the news repeats itself, or at least what they report on. The fucked up thing is it's such a wacky world. Like, so much shit is happening. This is just what we get to know about.
This is just what we get to know about.
Like, think about that. The news is like I know that you know the news is a construct.
Epstein Island was popping off for a grip before anyone was like Epstein Island.
Oh my god, yeah. Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's so. I mean, everybody knows that like people in high political powers and in high entertainment powers be fucking kids. Like,
they just do.
One day it'll happen
really...
on a more grandiose unveilment thing, but right now it's like,
or not, or they'll just kill all of the proletariat. And
they'll make kids fucking normal. I mean, at one point was kid fucking normal with like the Socrates and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, when you say kid fucking, what do you mean?
I remember Socrates had boys, right?
I believe so.
Right?
But I'm not 100%.
Because I had like a bit that I thought was funny, like a sketch would be Socrates, soccer teens. And it's Socrates, and he's a soccer coach, but he's philosophical about the game of soccer, but then he's also a pedophile. But it's literally Socrates.
It's Socrates.
So you can't really...
That's pretty good. Socrates,
soccer teens. I thought.
The thing is, it's great with the right audience.
Yeah. I mean, teens, 13. There's a difference. I mean...
It doesn't go over well with teens, Jeff. If you're proposing that it goes well with...
No, I just mean, 7 versus 13. Nothing is good here, but something is a little bit more bearable.
It is important for people to draw lines about in the gray zone.
Okay,
in the gray zone.
These are the bad people. A deputy police chief and 3 other ranking officers in Louisiana face criminal charges after allegedly striking and tasing a suspect during an arrest, then covering it up. The Baton Rouge Police Chief Murphy Paul said on Friday. The criminal charges involving the members of the now disbanded Street Crimes Unit coincided with the investigations and lawsuit related to the unit's involvement in an alleged torture warehouse dubbed the Brave Cave.
Well, now, wait a second. I'm not saying that punching and tasing during an arrest is okay, but honestly, depending on the situation, it pretty much is, in my opinion. Like, if you're arresting someone and they're getting physical, and you gotta punch
honestly,
or tase,
that is fair. That is fair.
So when they say torture warehouse and then they say during an arrest they punched and tased someone, I'm like,
Well, and here's the thing, folks. We know about the news. So, granted, we are in Louisiana, so, the population is pretty divided there with race, but if it was a black person, they probably would have mentioned it. I'm just, what I mean?
Almost certainly
They probably would have.
So
it's like,
they might be saving it for later. They might be saving it like a
so
firecracker.
you don't have hate crime territory, and we don't know the context. So, in the right situation, if somebody's trying to, kill somebody, you can punch and tase them.
You can shoot them.
But we don't know the context, so let's dive in. The Baton Rouge Department...
That was the sweetest Jeff's ever been when he's like, Tyler, I need you to
shut
the fuck
here's
up.
the thing is...
That was the sweetest he's ever
Here's the
been
thing,
in his entire
I
life.
wasn't even trying to do that. I wasn't even trying...
Really?
I could take credit, but I wasn't even trying.
Okay.
As I was doing it, I realized what it seemed like.
If you were doing it,
I would have been...
A plus.
Right, yeah.
S tier handling of the...
That would have been true professionalism.
Don't yuck your yum.
That would have been literally true professionalism. One day. I'll get there. I yuck this guy's yum sometimes.
Sometimes he does, but
I'm sorry.
About 33% as much as you used to.
I used to be emotionally abusive to this guy.
Literally.
But this guy used to fuck me up too. So I don't want to be all.
You're not.
I'm not
you're
innocent.
Not only
Ethan.
a villain. You're not. You're not innocent, Ethan, but you're not bad Steve.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, do bad Steve.
Bad Steve.
Yeah, we used to talk on the phone for 4 hours every fucking day. It was actually crazy if you think about it.
We did it a lot.
Yeah, and then Steve. This is a character he would do.
You fucking piece of shit, Jeff.
Bad Steve. You gotta love Bad Steve. And then there's Bad Fred, which I just called Bad Friend.
You don't.
And then I just did call... It was a concealed way to call him a bad friend.
You say that you believe this, but you don't do it, Jeff. You're just... kind of a bad person.
Yeah, it's bad. You guys will see more of Bad Steve.
Yeah, let's bring Bad Steve
Baton Rouge Deputy Chief Troy Lawrence, Senior Sergeant.
Wait.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Baton Rouge Deputy. Oh, okay.
I see.
Okay. No,
for a second
one
there,
more
it's
time.
like, what the
Run it out. That's really
Baton Rouge Deputy Chief Troy Lawrence Senior Sergeant Jesse
okay.
Barcelona, and CPLS Todd
Corporal?
Thomas, and
Corporal?
Douglas. Know when to put a fucking and, you goddamn idiot at CNN. Two ands? Two fucking authors, and you literally put two ands?
And?
Oh
and?
God.
There's an and that got through the Matrix?
This is why you can't trust.
They could have just chat GPT'd it.
They face charges in a
would've done
2020
better.
incident, including malfeasance in office, theft, and obstruction of office. So another thing, are there just, like, is there a shit ton of crimes happening all the fucking time? Are the works always gummed up in the judicial system? Because we see crimes from, like, 4 fucking years ago being tried or reported on or, like, finally, like decided. Are these people just, is it presumed until innocent and then you're literally just in a fucking jail cell unless you can get $10,000+
Well, so
I mean, it's kind of fucked, folks. What's happening here?
I think that
A swift,
a lot
speedy
of
trial.
times- a lot
If you're
of
gonna try me,
times-
give me a little fucking juice.
I think when it's a bigger deal, they do it quicker. But I have seen people sit in jail for 4 months waiting
'Cause they
for a
don't have
trial
no one to get 'em?
Because they're like, yeah, we're just pretty booked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's not like, I mean, we know this, and if you don't know this, then let's clue you in. Like, we know this. Like, what are the rates? Can we get the rates on the incarceration rate? We're the highest.
I believe the United States has
in
like
the world.
a quarter of the world's incarcerated.
It's just incredible. And so, like, the works are all gummed
Do
up.
you
but
know
also
about like
we're-
supermax prisons and like all these crazy prisons we have? We have like 7 fucking insane prisons where
like
it's
Walmart? It's like the Walmart of prisons.
No, I mean, what do you mean by that?
Like super commercialized, industrialized. Like
I don't know about that.
17,000 inmates in this one
Let's
prison
see.
kind of a situation. Is that?
I
what it
remember
is?
reading about these and being like,
Supermax prisons, folks. We're gonna give you the deep dive.
A super maximum security or supermax prison is a control unit prison or a unit within prisons which represents the most secure level of custody in the prison system of certain counties.
Countries.
Countries.
It's okay.
The objective is to provide long-term segregated housing for inmates classified as the highest security risk in the prison system,
in the prison system,
and those who pose an extremely serious threat to both national and global security. So,
I mean, I'm like aces on that. The only trouble is like, are they actually doing that? But like, there is a point where you have to be like,
I thought they
probably.
just existed in U.S. I actually didn't know that they were global.
So Supermax, like, is Guantanamo Bay a Supermax?
That was like a weird like war-based like detention center. That wasn't
Was
like,
that Black Ops for a while or something?
I don't know
Something
what that
special.
was.
There was
That-
something special about Guantanamo
they
Bay.
were just like they were torturing people. They were literally like, we're like America the good guys, and then they were like making fucking prisoners like be naked in a pyramid and shit, and like sexually assaulting them, and like people in uniform just like fucking and dehumanizing.
But who were they doing it to? I do want to know that. Were they doing it to people that did like?
Oh, there's only one supermax prison left. It's in Colorado. Well,
Florence,
fuck me.
Colorado.
Well, fuck
which
me
honestly
raw.
sounds like a pretty nice place.
I would love to vacation
I will
in
fuck
Florida.
you raw after the brew.
Thank you. I'm about to go through Colorado, so maybe we can make a stop in Florida. I mean, how amazing would it to be? You're here. I'm doing a brew.
You've got a microphone.
I'm literally interviewing
Can you do
Jeffrey
an interview
Epstein's
with,
niece or
oh
something.
my
You know what
God.
I mean?
That would be beautiful.
Could you
That would
imagine?
be-
Folks,
that
I'm
would be
about to
work
go
of
on
art.
a 2.5-week road trip. I'm going down to Texas.
He's going down to Texas.
I'm
You
going
know
down to
what?
Tejas.
You know what's crazy? We're going to be brewing every single Monday and Friday.
Folks, we would never even dream of abandoning the loyal, faithful supporters that we've accumulated over these last 54 plus episodes.
How
We
could
love you
we?
guys, and we need you to be a part of our daily, happenings.
Is there any chance we could get an interview with a prisoner at the Supermax prison?
I would love to. I mean, we have a very tight schedule trying to get to Texas for a Renaissance fair, mind you, nation's largest Renaissance fair.
Now, did this start as a joke, right?
It started as a
joke.
meme, and
It
then we
started
were
as
like,
a
let's
meme.
do it. Yeah.
I love that.
We're also gonna go
no,
to,
that's like literally that's like the spark of romance right there.
Yeah,
You know, that's
absolutely.
like
Absolutely.
I told Allison the other day that it started out as kind of a joke, and I just thought that's so sweet. I love that. I appreciate
tiny little things.
Tiny little things.
And
You're good at tiny little things.
Thank you.
You're good at
Thank
tiny
you.
little things.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
I'm honestly
I thought I
pretty
told you that in
fucking bad.
confidence, but
It's small, but goddamn does it know how to use it.
So this is a story that's actually very near and dear to us. Jury acquits delivery driver of main charge in shooting of YouTube prankster. And folks, when you are trying to make it in YouTube, you start to lower your level of what you will stoop to.
Your ethics basically disappear.
They degrade faster than a baby in a suitcase. I'll tell you what.
He got about 6 months before the skeleton and the meat is separated. Hopefully you were watching the show earlier. You'll get that.
You'll get that. But if not, it kind of...
It's still fun. It's still fun. It's still fun.
One that's nice, and folks, I think I told you about this, and this is one that I've had for a while, but rather than kill 2 birds with 1 stone, feed 2 birds with 1 scone. Yeah, that way we can feed 2 birds with 1 scone. I mean, talk about a conversation starter.
Did you do that? Is that you?
I did not do that. I did not do that. But I did do, God is dead and we killed him. Mm-hmm. I did do the cod is dead and we grilled it. I did come up with that. That's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you very much. A jury on Thursday found a delivery driver not guilty in the shooting of a YouTube prankster who followed him around a mall food court earlier this year.
Did he die?
I'm going to see here. Alan Colley, 31, was acquitted of aggravated malicious wounding in the shooting of Tanner Cook, 21, who runs the Classified Goons YouTube channel. Ooh. Fuck, that's a good
Should
name.
we watch one
The jury
Classified
split
Goons?
through on 2 lesser firearms counts and decided to convict him on one and acquit him on the other. So the jury's literally, being very diligent. The April 2nd shooting at the food court in Dolestown Center, about 45 minutes west of the nation's capital, set off panic as shoppers fled what they feared to be a mass shooting. That kind of makes sense. Colley pleaded not guilty and said he was acting in self-defense. The verdict came Thursday after about 5 hours of deliberation. 3 hours in, the jury sent out a note saying it was divided, quote, in terms of whether the defendant acted in self-defense. Loudoun County Circuit Judge Matthew Snow, called the jury back into the courtroom around 3:30 p.m. and urged them to continue deliberations. A standard admonition. I know admonishment, but admonition. A standard admonition given to juries that indicate they are deadlocked.
So, admonition is like admitting.
Okay. Admonition.
A standard admittance.
A standard admission.
That doesn't even make sense. Let me double check that. Can you double check? So we've got Classified Goons right here, folks.
A standard. And
we're gonna watch their primo, which is I Got Shot.
Wait, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But wait. Are we gonna get YouTube striked though? Oh. We're literally gonna get I really. It's terrifying, folks. It's terrifying trying to.
So we're good on the news channels, but we're not.
I think it's literally YouTube shit is not chill. And then also, I know we can play the audio. So if you play the audio, but then don't show, and we can describe the video. Because
really?
I've seen podcasts do a screenshot from the audio from the video, but they're only running the audio and they're describing it. I think that's the way to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna pause Lo-Fi Girl. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna
wait, we don't, but not up here, not right here, all right, because they can see us right now. Right?
Ah!
And then now it should be good. Now it should be good.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna turn the volume way up for you guys.
Inside Dulles Town Center last month.
Can you hear this, folks?
A 21-year-old named Tanner Cook was shot making what he called a prank video for his TikTok
it is?
and YouTube channel.
One of the Loudoun County deputies who responded to Dulles Town Center back on April 2nd said that he was the first one to get to Tanner Cook right after he was shot. He rendered first aid. He said as he was walking up to Cook, he recognized him from his YouTube videos, saying that Cook's prank videos have a bit of a reputation in the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, so he's I can't tell what's happening. Classified Goons.
So guy gets shot after being a prankster.
He's a classified goon. We're watching him be put into the ambulance.
Honestly, the world kind of needs that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he.
Is that? Wow. Wait, is that him?
Just unfair.
Okay. Oh my god.
Can you look him up and show him on the screen?
Yes.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Classified Goons.
I don't know this motherfucker.
Images.
This guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You
on sight. Shoot on sight.
You better shoot him.
Oh god.
Fuck this guy.
If one of you guys looks like this guy, get the fuck off of our show.
Literally.
Get the fuck off
this
of our
guy,
show.
I mean, the jury, I mean, $5.
The jury literally was like nah,
no.
that's chill, shoot him.
After deliberation,
Fucking shoot him.
After deliberation, they literally were like,
I think they made the right call. I think they made the right call.
Just look at him and you fucking know.
If he gets within 100 feet of you can smell alcohol.
Ugh, he looks like somebody that we went to school with, J.A.
Oh!
He literally looks like J.A. who's
Yes,
a fucking
he does!
asshole in school.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we feel so strongly about
Maybe.
this.
I know, maybe, but
That's gotta be it.
yeah, I have no hard feelings towards JA now because we're all adults, but as a student in high school, as part of
If
that...
he was doing this shit, shoot on sight.
Shoot on sight.
Shoot on sight. Don't shoot to kill.
Fuck.
And our boy... Oh, one more.
Well,
one
and
more.
so this is the guy that... that got away.
This is the guy that shot him?
This is the guy that's like...
Okay.
Don't fuck with me. I will shoot you.
I'm feeling right now like we're...
He's had a hard life
we're
and he was
watching the
waiting
end of-
for a motherfucker who would.
Who's the guy that got canceled? House of Cards.
Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Spacey. Famous movie
He's
from
got fucked
the
up
early
eyes.
2000s.
American Beauty?
No. Kevin Spacey. He was a crazy villain that did a bunch of bad stuff and didn't get caught in the end.
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Oh! Kevin Spacey, Usual Suspects. I kind of feel like
was that Kevin Spacey though? I thought that was Sean Penn.
the fuck.
Maybe I'm fucked.
What the fuck? Sean Penn. He's got the huge nose, right? Sean Penn has got the long face and the huge nose. He looks like a fucking horse.
It was
Kevin Spacey.
It was Kevin Spacey.
It
was Kevin Spacey.
Look up Sean Penn.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking horse, man. Look up Sean Penn as a horse.
Sean Penn looks fucked up recently.
Yeah, look up Sean Penn as a horse. People have done this. If they haven't, I'm gonna shit myself.
I mean, I have Sean Penn on a horse. But here's the problem: when you see Sean Penn on a horse, you're like, which one's Sean Penn and which one's the horse?
There we go, folks. There we go.
Goodness.
Fucking A.
Goodness. But yeah, I'm fucking excited about Tejas, Texas. Road trip, baby, 2.5 weeks.
Tejas. Is that what it was originally? Like, is that the Hispanic version of Texas?
I don't know.
Or is
I think it is actually just the Hispanic
Is it like
version,
or it's a really aggressive, like, what do you call it when you take somebody's culture?
cultural appropriation.
It's assumed cultural appropriation. It's not even like their actual. It's not even like don't look. It's not even.
I'm always looking at the time.
Oh, you're always looking at the time.
The thing is, okay, I know the folks are going to watch this video. Mark my words, folks. Check the view count in a year. This video is going to have probably
1,500 views at least.
Yeah, I was going to say at least 700.
Okay.
700 views in a year. Yeah. So it's not about right now. It's about in a year.
It's about everybody, everywhere,
exactly,
all the time.
Exactly. And folks, we appreciate you if you are joining us live.
Oh my god!
But we know that you're busy. Maybe you have to make dinner right now, and your phone is dead, and you're gonna watch later.
Your phone died.
Maybe you're taking care of your child, and you say, "Hey, my child takes precedent."
Maybe you're having birth, and you stop to have a cigarette.
And then you watch us because, you got to take a load off. We're there for that situation.
We're not there when they put the baby in the suitcase and then put it in the dog shed. We're not there for
that. We're there
afterwards
when you need to take a breather.
Take a breather.
Have another smoke.
And you pile up the...
Get a little levity
about that situation, though.
Yes, sir.
It had been months and months.
Yes, sir.
Why would you not bury the baby?
That's what I'm concerned about as well. It makes a lot... I mean, lazy on drugs.
Lazy on drugs.
Potentially.
I guess that's it. That's got to be
lazy on drugs.
You bury the fucking baby if you're going to,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, she may have felt really horrific about the whole thing.
Well, didn't sound like it. The thing is, she was a monster, but if you put glasses on her, she would have looked like a librarian. She did not look... Because one of the parts... one of the parts that I didn't read was she was talking about how they had texts where she was like, fuck, man... I'm gonna go to prison if I go to... If it's like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Every single person that ever has killed a baby, if you put glasses on them, looks like a librarian. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Susan Letby, she was definitely a fucking librarian.
Fuck. So what we should do like an Instagram page where we just do librarians of Instagram or something, but it's all murderers.
When we put glasses on
We
them.
put glasses on them.
We
superimpose the best glasses.
So fucking funny.
Librarians.
That's literally so fucking funny. And like you don't get it until you get it. Like you have to like scroll through
and
the
you're like,
comments
how is
and like
this?
what does this even mean? That looks like
librarians.
a meth addict.
But somehow we get the ones that actually like, is this person a librarian?
Is this person? Yeah.
And then in the comments it's like, you kind
of need a puzzle like that. You kind of need a puzzle like that.
Oh, did you like the short I tried to do? That's the first type of weird short I did. When I was like, what do you want to be rubbed after work? And then neck. No,
you said come follow us, Poppy. Or come
fuck with us, Poppy.
Fuck with us, Poppy.
But in the because it's like, so you got to think about like the user's journey. So like they like click on it, or no, like if it's on the fucking and I'm not saying that you don't, but like on the thumbnail.
If you didn't say that, I would have felt better about this.
On the thumbnail, if it says, what do you want? But the problem is I couldn't condense the thumbnail so you could actually see the title. So I fucked it up. But it's supposed to read, what part do you want rubbed when you come home? And then you click on it, it says, neck. And then they question, answer, fuck with us, Poppy.
Okay.
The problem is, I really think YouTube will not abide by shorts that are like 7 seconds or less.
Yeah.
It needs to be like more than 7 seconds.
Yeah, I think so. I think that definitely feels true.
Yeah,
to me.
it feels true.
That definitely feels true to me.
Because that shit fucked.
I've tried it many times. I've tried it like 4 times at this point, and they've all been abysmal.
I think it's because like the way that it ranks it is by watch time. Like watch time is like, and watches is like fucking paramount. Like even subs, like your subs aren't even a big deal. It's literally about like watch time. And so it's like if something's so small and it's like repeating over and over, you almost can't quantify that watch time.
Unless somebody's like literally cutting their own penis off, somebody's not going to watch it 18 times.
Yes, it's just like running off in the background.
There's something about my voice right now that makes me feel like I'm Johnny Knoxville.
No, I was gonna say it earlier when we first started. I was like, clear your throat, but then
I kind of like it though. I kind of like this. I kind of like the sound. I'm leaning into it. Have you watched Ted Lasso at all?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No, what is
shit.
that?
Have any of you guys watched Ted Lasso? You guys know Roy Kent? I'm Roy Kent. Fucking kids can't head niners, huh? The fuck? Fucking bunch of pussies. I kind of want to show everyone Ted Lasso? Roy Kent. I kind of want to show everyone a Roy Kent.
Can we do that really quick?
Fuck, we can, but then are we going to get a fucking copyright strike?
So we need to just...
We need to figure out the copyright strike situation.
We've tried like 6
I don't know.
We've tried like 6
It seems like we can do what we did.
My thing is, I think it's okay if it's not YouTube. Like if we can find something on like Vimeo or like on like CNN.
Why does YouTube say it's okay to do like fucking screen? Why do they let people do screenings then? And then commentary and all the fucking shit that they do.
I think it's because
you just have to have a big enough dick and then they'll let you do it.
I think
we got tiny little dicks.
Well,
it's just our tiny little dicks.
So I think that it's like
oh, you missed it again. Full on
digital blackface.
Brutal digital blackface.
God damn. No, I had something, but then that tiny little dick comment threw me off.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. But another thing that we need to start doing. We need to just record these. Can you start recording these on your computer? That way we can just upload them. We just upload them and then they exist live and on a video. Or we delete the video. We just these need to be, because dude, so many people are like, I have to like walk it through to go to the lives. They don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, and we've talked about this.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
The user journey is fucked.
Why don't they just... Hola!
No! Okay, honestly...
Ricardo!
This is the one time I wish Ricardo didn't comment.
That way we...
would have just thought that the comments
were busted the whole time.
Okay, well, you know what, folks? In 100 years, this will have 700 views. 7 per year. And that's, the Brotherwife promise.
Ricardo, we're going to Alien together. We're going to the premiere of Alien together.
Yo!
We're going to it.
And he'll do oh wow, we still have plenty of time with the folks.
We've got a solid ass chunk of time with these folks.
Goodness. I mean, let's see. do we want to do? Angry customer and auto shop owner kill each other in a shootout, Florida cops say.
Oh.
You
kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. That's
when they both die, it's hella chill.
That's honorable.
Yeah.
A customer angry about service from a Florida auto repair shop targeted and fatally shot its owner, then was also fatally shot, police say. Eugene Frank Becker, 78, walked into Stout's auto in Largo on September 27th and went up to the front desk to ask to speak to the owner, according to a September 28th news release. Behind the desk was Jody Stout, 52, who told Becker... Jody's a boy. Who told Becker he was the owner, police said. Jody's a boy. Becker's pulled out a firearm and started shooting in Stout's direction, police said. Then Stout grabbed his own weapon and began firing back. They both fired multiple rounds and were each hit in the office area of the shop.
God, respect on the owner. Respect on the owner for, like... Because, like, if you get the gun first... If you get the gun out and first... If you get the gun out first and you start shooting, if you can start getting shots off and kill the other person before you die, that's fucking pretty dope.
That's an honorable death.
Jody Stout.
Yeah. Jody's a boy.
Jody's a boy.
That's our new
I really like that.
That's like the Eagles would have made that in like the 80s.
Yeah.
Do Jody's a boy. Did you know that? Jody's a boy. Did you know that? Folks, we love you. We're a band that's also a game show. We're putting out music so goddamn soon I can fucking feel it.
I can feel it too.
It's right there, and you're about to feel it too.
God, it's a really sick song.
It's a sick song. We've been taking time, but it's called Taking Time.
We've been taking our time, and it's called Taking Time.
Diamonds.
It was called Taking Time before.
A while under pressure. We love you guys. We will see you so soon, and yeah.
Bye.
Don't bye.
No.
Bye. Well,
wait.
The problem is it cuts off the last 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to do a thing now. We're going to start doing a thing now where we go.
Jody's a boy.
Jody's a boy.
Jody's a boy. Did you know that Jody's a boy?
Jody's a boy. Jody's a boy.